Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got another review for you today following on with the Star Wars theme. We've got the Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Exciting, the first Force Awakens figure. It's the Kylo Ren figure. So, take the box out of its shipper. Let's not dawdle around, guys, you know what I mean? Take the box out. Here. Box of Kylo Ren. Got a picture of the figure on the front with his lightsaber. Got the Star Wars writing again in reflective writing. All the Star Wars boxes are kind of uniform to each other. MMS 320 Kylo Ren, multi-scale collectible figure. Hot Toys, movie masterpiece. On the side it says Star Wars and Kylo Ren. Now on the other side it says the same thing with the Disney logo. And then you have the crew who created the figure and all of Hot Toys' information. Now, just as a disclaimer before I start, this video might be a bit longer than the other two videos because I'm going to do different poses for the figure because it's just such a fantastic figure to pose. Alright, let's move on. So if you lift off the lid, eventually, take that off, and then you're greeted with a cardboard insert of Kylo Ren with 4 stormtroopers behind him, 2 TIE fighters, is that Star? Yeah, it's Starkiller base, and then the First Order logo faintly there in the background, then obviously the character with his cross saber. Then you've also got the Star Wars writing, obviously, MMS 320 Kylo Ren. Take out the insert, and you are usually greeted with the figure and all its accessories, but once again, it's not in the box. Right guys, so now I'm going to move on. I'm going to show you the figure with all its accessories. This figure is amazing. Alright? Okay guys, before I carry on, I just want to show this really quickly. This is the Kylo Ren Force Effects lightsaber. I actually have the Force Effects lightsaber of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, but you know, it's no secret. I'm going to do a review of the DX, I can't remember what number it is, the Luke Skywalker DX. That's going to be the next review coming out. So, yeah, I've got that one as well, but I've also got this one, obviously, to suit the Kylo Ren figure. You just push this switch up here. And there you go. Yeah. So, there it is. Just want to show that because it's pretty cool. Got all the detail here. It's actually metal as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I just wanted to show it really quickly. There you go guys, here's the figure in all its glory. Now, I mean, I might over-exaggerate a bit when it comes to this figure because Kylo Ren is one of my favourite characters in the Star Wars universe. I just think he's a fantastic character and I think this is a fantastic figure. So, you know, if I do over-exaggerate a bit, I do apologise. You got the Sans, sorry, and it says Star Wars Kylo Ren. It's a bit different to the other stands because they're sort of like rectangular. This is more of a hexagon. So you've got the First Order logo here on the bottom. You've got this extra arm obviously for the light up lightsaber. You just put the blades on there. You have an outstretched hand, a lightsaber holding hand, sort of relaxed palm hand, and then another lightsaber holding hand. Got 2 fisted hands on the figure, and of course, voila, you have the lightsaber. Now this is, the detail on the hilt is fantastic. You got the burn marks at the end here, and obviously on the actual blade itself, you've got it to kind of look unstable and fiery, which I just think it's absolutely perfect. It's fantastic. But yeah, that's it for its accessories. Now I'm going to put it in a couple of poses for you and then we'll move on to the articulation. Okay guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to obviously go through the articulation, but first, like I did with the Darth Vader saber, I just want to show you how to remove these parts. So first you start with the top. Now this one's pretty stiff, I don't know what everyone else's is going to be like. Haha, puns, that's what she said. But you just got to sort of wiggle it out more than just yank it out. So it can just have a bit more air space. And out it comes. Like I said again, it is very bendy plastic. The cross guards are very easy to come out. They just go like that, out. And the other one, out. And you're left with the hilt, which you will then take, and you can see if I just move the cloak out of the way and the arm out of the way, you have a little holster here, and the gold part of the hilt right here will just match up. You pin it upside down and hook it on, and it hooks on like so, and if I may say, looks absolutely awesome. So if just putting these back in, sorry, just really quickly. And now we are going to move on to articulation. So, start off with just a quick note. Obviously the mask, as per usual with Hot Toys, is just fantastic. Scratches all in the right places. You can see the damage on the helmet. You can actually take this hood down, and it's wired, so you're going to have to kind of work with it a bit because it's wired and it's very plush. But yeah, you can see all the damage on the helmet is absolutely amazing. You just put the hood back on, and I know that you can actually take off this entire cloak section. If I get my own figure of this, I'm gonna do that myself because I just think, you know, it just looks awesome, like 3 different looks. Sorry, just going through the costume here. Obviously, it's pretty standard stuff. Just a black, just like, not a dress. Well, it kind of does look like a dress, but yeah, a dress. And then you've got these parts here. Unlike Darth Vader's suit, it doesn't really have a lot of different materials. And you've got the leather belt, which is really nice. Okay, so go through the articulation. The head can look, I'm just going to take this hood down, can look up this much, can look down this much, till side to side, and it can look right and left. Now, the head it is on a ball joint, but it feels very soft, so it moves around quite easily, which is, you know, good for some stuff. You can bring the arm up right up to here, and it can bend at the elbow right up here, and then it rotates at the bicep a great amount. And then it doesn't really have an ab crunch because of the padding that's inside the suit. Just move this out of the way. Cloak gets in the way a lot. His leg can lift up this much, and then it can bend right up to his arse, and then you can rotate it a great amount, and then his ankle doesn't move at all. So that's it for articulation. But I mean, as you probably saw by the poses, you know, you can get him in some more extreme poses if you really want to, but it's the articulation is just fantastic, and it's so unexpected as well, because you wouldn't expect with all the clothing for it to be this articulated. But I don't know how they did it, but the articulation is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to move on now to my final verdict. Okay guys, so here is my final verdict on the figure. Got him in a nice pose just to finish it off. My final verdict on the figure, I mean, like I said, this figure, I mean, because obviously he's one of my favourite characters, but just as a reviewer, I just think it's a great figure. It's got great articulation, it's got great appeal to fans, and also it's got, you know, the mask is great, the costume's great, it all looks great, lightsaber, fantastic. There's just one problem with this figure, if I was to name one. No, sorry, two. Number one is that I don't have it. This isn't mine. And the second one is that they didn't give it an Adam Driver head sculpt, which it doesn't make sense to me, because obviously people were saying that they were going to wait until after the film had come out to actually do this, just like they did with Rey having the lightsaber. But it makes no sense, because we saw Adam Driver as Kylo Ren back in April, I think it was. So it just doesn't make any sense. But I don't know, this is what we've got for now, and it's good enough, I'd say. So thanks for watching, everyone, and like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. We've got more reviews on the way. Thanks for watching.